podcast is part of the Sports Social Podcast Network.
Last season's playoff final show was well plauded because of the fact we did some pre-match stuff. I am here with Cliche Chris with his Coke can. Hello, Chris.
Hello, how are we doing?
Good. I'm here with Rob, Watcher, and I'm here with the man who puts the E in EDI.
The myth.
Good afternoon.
Brian Silk.
Good afternoon.
At Brian Silk. We don't know what the E means, but I'd say it's about 20 past 1 at the moment.
It means Erith.
Oh, wow. It took you a while, Brian, but we got there. Oh, actually, no, to be fair, I didn't even know what that was. Answers, what could this E be? As always, email info@erithtown.com. And make sure you do, dear listener, because we love receiving your emails of comments like one season, what was your favourite ABBA song? Anyway, we're down here. It's currently 20 past 1. Yeah, 20 past 1. Pitch is looking immaculate, somewhat. The two-tone. Do you remember when two-tone in the early 2000s was a thing? Green and yellow.
Adam's working already.
Adam is working yet, the club photographer. Good to see that fee that we're paying him. He's going to good use. What do we think of the pitch, Rob?
It looks immaculate in green and yellow.
Yeah.
If we were Norwich, we'd be well pleased with that.
Yeah. The Man United.
Welcome volunteers that have got this game on with a pitch like that. You wouldn't believe.
Listen, the Man United protest group would love this pitch. Brian, what do you think?
I think it looks very good, yes, considering I hear that it was a bit of a dust bowl but not too long ago, and with people up all hours of the night, I understand, moving sprinklers about and what have you. So they've done a magnificent job. I mean, obviously the listener, you can't see this, but take it from me as the EDI officer that this is well up to inclusivity for good play.
To video.
Maybe it's time. It was down there. You're right. The Morrison's bag. We've been interrupted there by someone who's lost their eggs and milk. We'll have to help find it in a minute. But going into today's game against Pagham FC,
You've got eggs and milk. You've
Lions,
always got omelettes.
Listen. You can't make an omelette without breaking eggs, as they say as well. But yeah, we've got Pagham FC today. The Lions, as they're called, they are in Tier 5, the same division or same area that the Dockers were in last season. Because the Dockers, I'm not sure if anyone knows, they got promoted.
They certainly did. I knew all about it, and I think a few of the listeners might have known about it too. I mean,
What division are you in now, Brian?
E is for elation in the EDI, because that's how happy you were. Elated, delighted, intelligent. That's you, Brian.
that's me to a T.
Absolutely.
What do we think about the roaring lion on the Pagham badge as well?
They're called the Lions, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is. I like it. It's a bit more like... And I also like the outside of the toilets that have been...
The best thing about the toilets is how they're hermetically sealed, so you don't actually have to open them and go in.
There's a button on the side if anyone can find it to open them.
If anyone knows how to get paint off of a lock, dear listener,
Please email.
info@erithtown.com.
Email steve.holly bedpost.co.
hyphen thebedpost.com. Not long to go till kick-off. Erith Town, sponsored by South East London's finest paint thinners to get it off our locks. Up the Dockers. Well, let's hope so. If anyone wants to get some paint thinner down here in the next week, that'll be wonderful. Up the Dockers. Someone said to me, find the best looking man in Bayliss Avenue. I couldn't find him, so I found you, Dean.
Best dressed though, yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, not many people can pull off the t-shirt and jacket, but you can. I'm with the director of football, Dean.
47-year-old ain't bad.
For a 47, do you know what? Someone said to me they thought you were 37.
No, didn't say that.
I think they owe me money. So come on, let's have it. This is the prelude to the game.
This is my debut.
This is your debut with a capital T.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do we think of the pitch?
Better than it was a week ago.
Yeah. Well,
Thanks to you guys.
Yeah.
A lot of hard work from everyone.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Have you noticed the guns have got bigger?
Yeah, mate. I did see.
That's moving a lot of hoses.
Just struggling a bit though. Last
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. Thanks, mate. But we're looking forward to the game today. You know, it's the first game back, new season, new hopes, new division, FA Cup. I think these are new opponents. I don't think we played these before.
We played them about 3 years ago, I think.
3 years.
FA Cup,
I meant here. Sorry, apologies.
Oh, no, not here.
Obviously, meant here.
Yeah, Woody, we spoke about half an hour ago, and we're it's a bit worried that we've had such a good pre-season.
Yeah.
We normally have a poor pre-season, then come out flying.
He's just not the most sort of optimistic of people at times, is he?
Never is.
No. But we love him all the same.
Yeah, we've had a good pre-season, so looking forward to it.
Yeah. Do you know who he reminds me of a bit sometimes? Bagpuss. Sits in the corner.
People have said that.
But he's got this aura about him that just oozes friendship.
That's it, you reckon?
Yeah. Am I the only
We're
one?
talking about the same person.
Anyway, back to the game. But yeah, no, it has been a good pre-season. We're looking good. Some good performance. I think there was only the one block, which was the Sporting Bengal game. So some of the games you thought maybe we might get stuffed, to put it professionally. Bromley and Cray Wanderers. We've got good results here.
Yeah, definitely last game against Cray Wanderers. That's the best we've played pre-season, so I was well pleased with that.
Yeah, new signings have settled in well.
Yeah, really good. Some good young, fit players, really. This is what we was looking for at this level.
It helps.
Yeah, well, we need some athletes in the side. Let's say that. So we're pleased with who we signed.
Yeah. And more importantly, two more important things. The club shop's now up and running. Classic sportswear looks good. Kit looks good, doesn't it?
Cool. Yeah, new kit's great. Just need to get people to buy some club shop attire.
Yeah. And the polo shirts look good for this season as well.
Yeah, first time I've seen them this morning. So
yeah, when do I get mine? So I got last year's tat.
Ask the boss.
Yeah, well, I would. I would. Anyway, nice to catch up with you.
Yeah, we're good.
Speak soon.
Yeah, mate.
There was a nephew's baby. You're back. We saw you at Holmesdale. You're back. And now look, the arms are folded again. He's a very defensive man, isn't he?
Not involved.
Not involved. That's the best way to be in life. So, you've seen us pre-season. You've been on the pod. We saw the tweet praising us.
Yeah.
We're a good bunch.
And my dulcet tones.
And your dulcet tones, yeah. Are you happy to be back? I mean, it might be a bit different last time you was here.
Yeah, I said when I went on Tuesday night for a very good win.
Yeah.
That was quite a good win.
I'll turn my back to you. I apologise. Come into the group.
So, it's a toss-up between this and Punjab Snodland. Because we're just doing because I was watching Phoenix last year, we were just like going to see people that we know. So, but I thought I'd come here. Didn't fancy the travel.
No, it's a bit of a fair old trek, that Snodland, isn't it?
Yeah.
Even Punjab as well. They're both not exactly round the corner.
Well, it's at Punjab, so it's at Punjab and it's
I like Punjab. Both have got slopes, so that might have been an interesting game.
I've not been there, but I saw Punjab last week.
Yeah.
Against Fisher.
Up the Dockers, yep, exactly. He who should not be named, ain't that right, Cliff?
That's right.
Yeah, there we are. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Yep. Anyway, never mind. I'm joking. But yeah, so a big game today.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how you play. And
we need some more enthusiasm, please. When I say big game, you've got to go, yeah, brilliant.
It's not.
Well,
it's preliminary round of the FA Cup.
How dare you? How dare you? It's the extra preliminary round.
The extra. Read all about it.
Yeah. But yeah, so we're looking forward. Are we going to be getting a prediction in for today's scoreline?
I don't know anything about the opposition, but
all you know about us, and we're brilliant.
But from what I saw at Cray on Tuesday night, against probably not a first team of Cray, but not too bad. That second half, you did very, very well. And the man who gets kicked everywhere scored a goal.
Yeah.
So it was good. It was good. Good. But we had a bit of a nightmare at the back towards the end.
No, we're going to have to cut that bit. Editor, cut this bit out. I'm only joking. Keep it in. We like neutrality on this show, as long as you praise us. But come on, scoreline. Cards on the table. What do we reckon?
3-1.
3-1 to who?
To Erith. I don't know, but I don't know who this other team are. Wouldn't even be able to know what step they were in.
Step 5.
We should beat them easily.
Yeah, up the Dockers. Should beat them easy. There we are. That was his words, not mine. But we might echo it. Up the Dockers. Erith Town, the club for mayors.
You can take that several different ways, can't you?
Mayors.
Yeah. Mayors, mayoresses, mayor...
Madam Mayors, thank you very much.
Is it mayor?
Madam Mayor.
Who's the other guy?
The Mayor Consort.
Mayor Consort.
Goodness sake.
That's her husband, isn't it?
Yes.
Right, okay.
Yes, you need to get these things right if you're going to be an advocate and meet people at the club, Robert.
But I'm not, though. I'm not important enough to meet people at the club.
No,
cool.
I did notice that when we was in there speaking to Madam Mayor and the Mayor Consult, you was plugging in some wires looking very confused.
Yeah, that's the story of my life. Plugging things in and looking confused.
Yeah, and now we have a new whiteboard writer.
We do, my wife, yeah. And we have some music on and we're back up and running again. How do we feel about it? The season is upon us.
We are back,
I
dear
feel
listener.
much better if I had some photographs of the team in their shirt kits.
For the programme,
For
yeah.
the programme,
Just
yeah.
not without a shirt on.
Yeah, not half naked men, but you know.
Well, we are a professional outfit here, you know, ready and as ever for the first game.
Exactly.
Dear listener, notice through the course of the season if you see superimposed heads on some people's bodies.
It's because we just sign random people that we don't know who they are. So,
Listen, we all know they are.
hey, try this.
We all know they are. Behave yourself. Anyway, it's good to see some familiar faces back, along with the Madam Mayor and the Mayor Consult. We also have Paul Carter back.
Only just.
I mean,
If he knows where the charger is for the tannoy speaker, then he's more than welcome to come anytime he wants.
do you know what he reminds me of? You know, like Lazarus
otherwise
with
he
all
can go
these
back whence
comebacks.
he came.
We give it all the large. We put his name in print that he's leaving, and then we turn around, he's back.
Yeah. Some people just want all the adulation.
Well, don't they just?
Is that the Terminator, isn't he? Yeah. I'll be back.
Yeah.
And it's good to see Jim back here again for another season.
Well, wonders never cease. You happy to see? He has made it. You happy to see Jim back?
Jim, every time I see Jim, he tries to extort money from me.
don't you as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, lovely stuff. Anyway, not long to kick off. 15 minutes to go. Up the Dockers. Hello.
Hello, Michael.
Have you seen the guest today?
No, I haven't.
It's the mayor. Madam Mayor. You really turned. You
Sadiq.
really. No, not Sadiq. The mayor of Bexley. There's only one. There's only one mayor we care about, Danny. It's Madam Mayor. Are you looking? Shall I introduce her? What? Hopefully not. Hopefully not as part of the business.
No, not part of it.
I have to say, yeah. Sometimes you are quite a happy chap for what you do for a living.
You've got to be, haven't you?
Yeah, well, you know, if you can't take the good in these situations, when can you? Yeah, I'll tell you, the picture looks good, doesn't it?
Do you think so?
Right, listen, right.
It was
Listen.
bad, wasn't it?
If you have been up in the early hours of the morning, getting videos at 3 o'clock of people watering grass,
Yeah.
you'll think this is the best picture in the borough. I cannot tell you how many blood sweat. Oh, game starting. Nothing about it. So anyway, picture's lovely.
Picture's lovely.
Are we looking forward to the game?
Certainly. Been looking forward to it for weeks.
All I'm saying is you're now stood behind a post. How are you going to watch the game?
It's all right, I can dodge it.
Oh, right, okay, well, that's where your James could learn a thing or two. You know? You avoid these things, he just runs into them.
Yeah, James puts them, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to go and check with the others. Erith. Don't shake your head at me, Chief Diet. What are you laughing at? I've noticed that your dad was just hiding behind a pole. How's he going to see the game? Stood there. How are we? Have we had any more James hugs since we last spoke?
We're going to sit down.
No, what do we think of the pitch? I'm going to milk this for all it's worth. I hope water this. Do we not like it? Anyway, come on. Talk about the game. Yeah, you see you're running off. That's not very professional. All fours. Programmes are over there. What do you think of the pitch, Nev? I hope water this.
Oh, I see. Oh, you're recording me.
Yeah.
I think the pitch looks a bit patchy to me.
Well, thanks.
So
it looks a lot worse.
It might have done last season, but not for the first game of the season. I'm a little bit surprised actually.
I like your strategic standing. If this game's rubbish, you can look behind you and look on the 4G.
Yeah, well, I've done that. Yeah, this is the 40 plus of it over there.
And have you noticed that the goalkeeper for a sporting club is the under-12s manager?
No, I didn't notice actually.
There's jokes about how he could probably get in the first 10.
I did notice that most of the players over there are twice the size of most of the players over there.
Right, okay, yeah. It means that the Erith Town players are twice the size of the vets, for those who are listening. Note to self, Erith Town, lose some weight. Pre-season's not been kind. Anyway, what do you think the score's going to be?
Well, we're going to win 1-0 today, and it's going to be scored in the 18th minute.
You got a ticket, didn't you?
Yeah.
Golden goal. Yeah.
Yeah, he's come from Australia.
Well, there we are. Yeah. Good day, mate.
He actually heard. You heard over in Manly.
Got a cobber, indeed. Great Barrier Reef and all that,
Yeah, apparently, there you go. See, so the social media reaches as far as Manly in Australia.
I'm going to get a picture of you later because we had someone from Brazil. Now you can be our Australian fan.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there you go.
Anyway, so we're going to go 1-0 18th for a minute.
That's Gio's uncle.
Gio's uncle, yeah. Gio is one of
Hot
our...
shot in the under-10s.
Under 11s now.
Under 11s
That's how good he is.
yeah.
Don't you know what team he plays in?
Well, yeah.
Pace of time.
Well, how do I know with birthdays? When you get to my age, you forget counting, don't
I
you?
always think when you get to our age, because I'm not far off your age now, when you get to birthdays, you just celebrate you're not dead.
Yeah, that's very true, actually.
Yeah.
Right, beers are on you then.
Beers are on me later on, yeah. That's if I survive to half time. Up the Dockers. And we're off. The whistle has gone. Brian has got half a book of raffle tickets. He's that desperate for golden goal. Yep.
76 minutes, Michael.
Yep, that's 76 and what else?
84.
84. God, this is going to be a boring first half then, isn't it?
I got 6, if that helps.
We are back. This is the first game of the season, of Erith season. And it is Pagham in the all-white Real Madrid-like colours. Going from left to right against
Their
Erith.
number 10, the Modric lookalike with the hairband.
Yep, against Erith Town in their traditional red and black, which now has a slight colour and swirl in the red.
It's very pretty.
It is nice. It's nice. It's a good kit.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah, nice new design. Very similar to. We like the red and black stripes, but it's the numbers are kind of not over the top of the stripes now, but it's good.
And you're not going to lose their goalkeeper in the dark, are you?
Oh my God, he's bright.
Yeah, that is a James Dyer level tan orange.
That is a very, very Larry orange.
Yeah. The ball played through from left hand side by Pagham and the offside flag.
Very much as the Galacticos were playing here, isn't he? Like a Real Madrid white.
We have top knots.
Yeah, well, what do you expect?
I thought you was going to say Woody.
Well,
I was going to say no. I don't think so.
We're in Real Madrid white, so we've got a Gareth Bale and we've got a Modric.
Exactly. The mayor and the consort looks riveted. That's his third cup of tea since he's been in the consort.
He's going to be pissing like a racehorse.
Well, I was going to say that we might have to bleep that bit out. You can't speak out royalty like
Just see
that.
Wales goes in with that tea.
No, absolutely. Well, James Dyer plays a long ball over the top, tries to beat the back line. Louis Clark had beat the back line, but the ball didn't. So that's unfortunate. And now big clearance up the line. Louis offside. Ollie Milton, a long ball played up pitch. Ollie Milton in absolute bags of space on the left-hand side. Cuts inside, he's in the box. Lovely touch inside. Gets it in. Oh, shot. Deflection. Yes! AJ Dyer. AJ Dyer, but we're about a minute into the game. Absolutely brilliant there.
We'll think about Ollie again.
And here's the
Ollie,
visit.
player of pre-season.
Player of pre-season, 1-0, Erith Town. Don't really think you can start I'll tell you what, do you know what, I'm going to be controversial. Didn't get this at Phoenix last year, did we?
No.
Yeah, well, there's no enthusiasm from you.
What do you want?
Enthusiasm. You've seen us be on top form at Holmesdale, and now you've seen us a minute in.
Very good. No, I'm peeved. 23 minutes I should have been on, so I would have won.
Oh, no. Brian, where are you? His raffle ticket's done. He hasn't got the golden goal. Never mind. Neither of you, Chris. Anyway, 1-0 Erith Town. Great goal there by AJ Dyer. Sorry?
Someone bought a ticket for 3 minutes.
I know.
Weren't me.
Never me.
Never.
We had one.
Goes back in the club fund. 1-0 Erith Town. Let's calm down a bit now.
Yeah, after that initial flurry.
Yeah, 90 seconds in and we score. Well, I say 90 seconds, about 2 minutes.
About 2 minutes. You've got to say 2 minutes, really, because of the old golden goal. Otherwise, there'll be lawsuits.
Yeah, absolutely. Dyer now with the ball on the left-hand side. Crosses in, a foot tasting across. Louis Clark! Oh! It's offside. It's offside. I'll tell you what, though. That's great. That's great football. I'm glad I sponsor his tracksuit.
Me too.
Yep. Chris, are you delighted that we sponsor his tracksuit?
Who, Louis?
Yeah.
Of course, yeah. Yeah, so all we want at the end of the season is a sweaty tracksuit.
Just a disclaimer, that shout and screaming for once is not our bench.
Is it not?
No.
Makes a change. Yeah, Woody's sitting down, he looks very calm.
He does. Oh, lovely ball played through by Louis Clark to Ollie Milton. Played through again. Rio's in. Is it another goal? Oh, keeper holds it. Really should score there, but it's all Erith Town so far.
We should be 3-0 up by now.
We should be. Just because of the ice cream we bought for the kids, we deserve a couple of goals.
Absolutely.
But what a start by Erith Town. This is real intense stuff. And, all jokes aside, we were saying before the game about the differences. We are absolutely at the cannon.
Yeah, we're flying out of traps, and it's great to see. Oh, and the other thing is, we've carried on like what we're doing in mid-season. I've been saying it, like, we're moving the ball much, much quicker. We're moving it forward really quickly. We've got purpose and everything. So, and now that I've said that, the dice falls over and then passes it back. But no, we've been moving it really quickly, moving it forward, looking for that forward pass all the time.
Lovely cross ball over to AJ Dive. The offside flag is raised, but I'll tell you what, he's a top player, AJ Dive. He's my new favourite. Did I ever? Do you know when I next talk to him, I'm going to say to him, "Did I ever tell you you're my hero?"
Do that.
Yeah. Do you think he's a Barbra Streisand fan?
I don't know. You still got those naked photos of him.
Well,
do you want some?
Well, he sent them to you as well. Anyway, family show. Long ball gets played up the field by Pagham towards the right corner, but easily dealt with by the back line of Erith Town again. So he tries some kind of Michael Flatley step over Pagham, but Aaron Jeffrey reads it superb, plays the ball into Dyer. Dyer plays it into Milo, who's just tackled in the middle of the park. Another cut out by Aaron Jeffrey. This is brilliant so far. I'm really enjoying this.
Yep, it's great. It's really good to watch. We look really on it.
Yeah.
But that was never a foul. Not in a million years.
It remains 1-0. A penalty is awarded. I'm going to go to the diets for this one, should I? Nah.
Oh, is Louis going to claim this, or is James going to claim it?
Well, let's see if there's any daggers aimed at Louis Clark when he's about to take it. Penalty is about to be taken now by the Dockers. It was a run into the box, and there was a late lunge, but sees the foul given, if you will. James Dyer now stands over the ball. The whistle is about to blow. I'm hoping the goal music is ready. 2-0 in the opening 17 minutes this would be. This is good stuff so far. James Dyer stands over the ball. The whistle is about to blow. It looked like a yellow card was given. James Dyer smashes it. There we go. 2-0 to Erith Town already. This is good. Chelsea dagger plays, and the Dockers double their lead. Breaking play now for what seems to be an injury over by the Erith Town goal. But in truth, I thought that was a bit harsh stopping for that injury, because as Tommy Taylor went to kick the ball from a goal kick, their player came in and swiped at his leg, which in the game is normally a yellow card, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but listen, we could do chapter and verse on weird refereeing calls that we've seen over recent years, but yeah, it just seemed like a strange one. But then again, everybody's just stopped in the heat and had a nice little drink, and it's all good.
We're half an hour in. Hello again. That was Jack Holland's mum.
Yeah.
We remember her from the pod. All listeners will remember her coming down for the game to watch him in the final. Then he got subbed after 15 minutes.
Yep.
So then they ended up talking to us for the rest of the afternoon. That was probably what they wanted.
Yeah. Truth be told.
Truth be told. Anyway, it's a good opening half an hour so far. What do you think of the game, young man?
It's been good.
Yeah?
Been better if Louis Clark scored, though.
Yeah, blame him. Do you know the podcast sponsors Louis Clark?
Yeah, I know. So I mentioned him.
And you sponsor Milo?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
How come they get the uncontested drop ball?
Because they was in possession when the game was stopped.
No. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, answers on the back of a postcard. Chris, what do we think of Erith's all going so far?
I'd ask for no more, can you? 2-0 up in a game that all you can do is win.
Yeah.
I thought it was a fast start, but if I'm honest, I think the opposition were more in a their I don't know, they seem to struggle with the pace of how we
Tomash
started
makes a mistake. There's the boys about to go for it on the byline. Cross comes into the far post, and it's tapped in to make it 2-1. A moment there from Tomash where he really should have let it go out forward. Maybe not even let it go out for a goal kick. Boot it away, should I say. He tried to let it go out for a goal kick. But a silly moment there from Tomash, who's normally so reliable, Rob.
Yeah, it's just a bad judgment. The trouble with being a defender is you make one bad judgment in a match and it leads to a goal, and that's exactly what happened. So you got to feel sorry for him, but at the same time, he should have dealt with it. He should have just seen what was happening and hoofed it away as far as
you can see what he's trying to do. 9 out of 10 times that does go out for a goal kick, but unfortunately for Tom, that was the one time it doesn't.
Well, one thing I've noticed today is I think this is the first game we've played on proper grass for a long time.
Yeah,
we've played on so many 3G pitches, and their weight of pass has been wrong. The weight of pass has not been great all half. And I think they really need to get a grip of that. And I think that's what happened over there, was Tom was expecting the ball to roll faster than it really did.
Yeah. I mean, I could always go back to my impression I did of fizzing 4G at the Bromley game, if you'd like.
It was a good impression.
It was a good impression. No, maybe later. But anyway, it remains 2-1. Silly mistake. Pagham are back into the game when in truth they really shouldn't be. 2-1. Long ball down the line is played to Ollie Milton, who's tackled at last minute. AJ Dive has a shot and it bounces off the defender. Some great stuff there by Erith Town, really. Some people have mentioned that we've stopped playing a little bit. I think that's negative because we're playing football now. Isn't that right, Robert?
It is. We are playing football right now. But yeah, nice little turn by Ollie there. That,
to be fair, he was a bit lucky.
Come on, referee!
A throw-in goes in towards Ollie Milton, who's pushed in the back. That was
in
ridiculous.
the area.
In the area. I mean, that was like...
It was just a foul. It wasn't even like a sneaky
Well,
little... It was like he ran up and just pushed him over.
It was like something from WrestleMania. Was it not?
It was a little bit.
Yeah. Do you think that's an exaggeration? You'd expect that kind of shove in the WWE. A rock bottom, I believe they're called.
Never watched that.
No, you liar. We all know Hulk Hogan is. What?
When I used to watch wrestling, it was Giant Haystacks and
Big Daddy.
No, so you do watch it then, yeah?
That's not WWE, is
Right,
it?
who's your favourite wrestler then? Kenzo Nagasaki. Remember him?
No, never watched it.
You remember Kenzo Nagasaki, didn't you?
I do remember Kendo Nagasaki.
Yeah, it was actually
wear the
from.
mask
It was like from Norwich.
Yeah, he used to wear the mask
even though he
and
pretended to be a ninja. Exactly. Anyway,
He used to pretend to be a ninja, but he used to wear like a Lucha Libre mask.
yeah, Lucha Libre. Yeah, exactly. Tom Ash with a big slice out towards the right wing. I'm hoping he meant that. Oh, Louis Clark reads it well and gets the ball back towards James Dyer. James Dyer plays it through to Ollie Milton. Ollie Milton tries 1-2. Lovely touch back in by Dyer. He bounces back out to Ollie Milton, and the Pagham defender does well deal with it. I'll tell you what, I'm liking the Louis Clark. James Dyer, Ollie Milton front three today. I think it's working well.
I do think it's working well. And earlier on, because there's no Harry Taylor, everyone was saying that's going to be a big miss, but at the moment they look like they're doing all right.
Yeah.
2-0 up and they're playing well. Momentum keeps dropping out of the game, which is a bit of a shame, but and I don't know what happened there, but yeah, we're doing all right.
We're doing okay.
That little front three, small nippy fellas.
Dad, come stand with me.
Grand Hopper, how are we thinking?
Ground up.
Yeah.
That grass up.
Good feet by Milo there on the left wing. Yeah, I think we're in control. I think the goal was more due to a mistake rather than build-up play by Pagham. But now Erith Town with a corner after some great work by the grandchildren sponsored Milo.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's good then.
Yeah. My dad's grandkids sponsor Milo.
You'd rather let them back in.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Up until that point, they ain't had a sniff.
I didn't realise he had 19 grandkids.
5. Don't exaggerate. It's still a lot to fit in the programme. Milo with his right hand up, appealing for somebody to get on the end of this. Curl towards the far post. Oh, no. Aaron Jeffrey just over his quiff. It remains 2-1 to the Dockers.
There goes my car.
We're back for the second half, and do you think we can get a refund on our sponsorship?
I think after that, we need one.
Describe it, Rob. Describe.
Great ball out from Milo from the middle of the park out to Rio on the right-hand side. Beats his defender, all ends up. Puts a great ball across the pitch, right on a plate for Louis Clark, who spoons it over the bar. Like, I don't know.
Like someone who's just bought an ice cream from the local ice cream van that's by the door and got their spoon in and spooned some ice cream out the cone.
It's like, you know, when you put a teaspoon in the sink and then you forget about it,
Yeah.
and then you turn the tap on,
Yeah.
and the water hits the spoon, and then it's all over you.
Yeah.
It's spooned like that.
Yeah.
I think if you go 3 miles down the road to Blackheath Rugby Club, there's this like funny thing with a thing in the middle that would have been 3 points.
Yeah.
Well, it'd probably be on the pitch of Blackheath Rugby Club, how right that went.
It may well be.
You're not going to come next season after shots like that, are we?
Yeah, it's happy, yeah.
No, but, you know, this is very rare for Louis Clark to miss chances like that, to be fair. So we'll let him off. But, yeah, another good chance for Erith Town to make it 3-1, but they don't. So
We should have had 5 by now.
well, we should have done, but...
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Do you know what? If the pitch was in better nick, we would have done. Only joking, the pitch is wonderful. 2-1. This ball just don't want to go in, Rob.
No, at the moment, it's dancing around in there like...
Aaron Jeffrey decides to get in Dyer's way there when Dyer's trying to get a ball. Drops to Louis Clark, who slides in, drops to AJ Dyer, who puts it wide out for a goal kick.
bouncing around like a pinball in a pinball machine.
Do you know what? I was going to say the lyrics of Pinball Wizard, but these days it would be offensive. We might get closed down, but they sure can play a mean pinball.
They certainly can.
Can't say the first line.
Why not?
Because you get in trouble.
No, it's the Who. It's classic.
Well, when I was a young boy, I played a silver ball. Anyway, goal kick to Pagham. We've had a substitution already. Ladich Melkonian has taken to the field. Only a couple of minutes into the second half.
Yeah, but then again, I reckon his job is definitely to
Get kicked the way pre-season
get
is.
kicked the way pre-season is. That's part of it, but also he's going to carry Milo's water for him for a lot of the games. So Milo can stand there passing, spraying balls around and looking great, and Milo's going to do all his running.
Sponsored by the Avery fan club.
Yep, and Ladich is going to carry all his water for him and do all his running.
Yeah.
So. And they need a little bit more busyness in midfield. Every time we get the ball, that's where we're losing it. And Ladich will work hard for you all day long.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which we know. So.
AJ Dive just does well to intercept a goal kick and dances through a couple of players. Tries to find Ladich. There's a handball called there by the referee, which is well done. Played early by Ladich to Milo to keep the play going. Back to Ladich. He wanted it out wide, Chris, but it weren't going. Aaron Jeffrey with the ball plays it back to Tomash. Tomash now gets the ball. The ball seems to be getting a bit stuck in the ground, does it not, Chris?
Yeah, they've played all their games on 4G and obviously we're on grass today, so it's a different tempo. The ball's a bit stickier in it, and it's just slower pace. But they seem to be controlling the ball and a bit more. Since they brought Ladich on in midfield, going to the flat back four seems to have given us a bit of control in the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Did you think the tactic with the tactic change in the second half was the right idea?
Well, it looked like it was when Louis was, 3 foot away from an open goal, looking ready to pop it in. But since then, it remains to be seen. I'm not sure. I don't think what we were doing was particularly wrong. I just think we were under-hitting the ball all the time, or not judging the roll of the ball on the grass. But we'll see.
Absolutely. It remains 2-1 to Erith Town against Pagham. As we're saying, let's hope this don't go to a replay. 2-1. Quite a shaky few moments there, Rob.
Yeah, it was a little bit. There's some good play getting us forward, but then we keep giving it away and losing it and coming back. And we're not, the golden rule, when you lose the ball, you go and win it back. And we're not doing that. We're just kind of shrugging our shoulders and going, well.
Yeah.
Which is not good. But another change.
Yeah. Aaron Jeffrey leaves the field and gives it to Milo there. And Leo Mazzone's
coming.
Yeah, Leo Mazzone. Leo Mazzone.
Leo Calzone.
Leo Calzone. Yeah. Oh, Leo Mazzone. Oh. There we are.
Well done.
There we are. Did well there. A bit of Volare.
Do you think it will catch on?
Nothing says Italian culture more than a fella who used to play for Phoenix and Margate.
Exactly.
Ain't that right?
Especially Margate.
Anyway, he's onto the field now. Milo takes the armband as we stood there. Ladich has got the ball and plays it to Ladich. Ollie Milton out on the left wing. Ollie Milton looking to lay it off, but there's no one to give it to there, which is unfortunate. And it goes to Pagham, who somehow puts out for a throw-in. I think we need to get a little bit of a foot on this game at the moment, Rob, don't you?
Yeah, we're just bouncing around all over the place and we just can't seem to hang on to it. We just need to put our foot down, put our foot on the ball and pass it around for a little bit and just make them run about for a bit. Make them do running.
George Goodwin, Hands, Woody, a tactical Coke there.
Nice.
Might be a vodka in there the way the second half's been so far.
Yeah. Who knows? But no, like you say, we need to slow this down a bit.
Some 1-2 football there by Pagham, playing it back there. Dyer absolutely busting the gut to get back. He does really well there, James Dyer, to get back. Oh, superb Dyer, well played. He tries to win the tackle, he does well. Tom Ash recovers it, gets the ball out. Dyer, well played. The ball now goes out for a Pagham throw-in. Something in truth you don't normally see Dyer do a lot of with that backtracking. I think that was excellent.
It was excellent. I mean, it made up for the fact that he could have played in Ollie Milton a minute ago and he didn't. He chose to shoot from 25 yards.
And more importantly, that Johnny Bravo hairstyle hasn't moved.
No.
It remains 2-1.
Dad.
And that's the equaliser. We look over and you've got Leo Mazzone and Tom Ash on the floor and it goes into the bottom corner.
Terrible defending. Really shocking. I mean, the guy should never have been allowed to get the crossings for starters. But for it to go in like that, it's just shocking.
Yeah, I'm not sure if anyone heard that because it's a family show, the swearing, but...
Wasn't me. Not this time.
Do you know, the thing is, it's unfortunate. I just can't really get my finger on it. You know, you have that, like, you have a really good sort of start pre-season. First start of the game, first half hour, there's only one team in it, and really, like, after the first half hour, you're thinking it's only going to be by many Erith win by. Now it's 2-2.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. We've really switched off this second half. We've been nowhere. But the thing is, we haven't been able to keep hold of the ball. You know, if we could just hang on to the ball for a little while and get and just take a bit of time, take a bit of momentum out of their momentum.
Well, I was going to say, there doesn't seem to be much momentum from an Erith Town point of view. Like, we sort of seem to get the ball and then play a long ball like that there. That's
totally
just
aimless.
Yeah, like Tom Ash there, who's been so consistent over pre-season and done so well, like last season as well. Tries to play a long ball out to the left wing, but it just hopelessly drops to the back line. I mean, some of the new signings have been really good for me. Rio's been good. Kola, like in the moments he's been on, is doing well, but it's just not really ticking. Kola does really well there to run into the box and win a corner. But I mean, you know, like, we love him on the show, but these are the moments where you look at the Louis Clark misses and think, you know, you've got to score.
I mean, once or twice he should have absolutely just buried it. But I mean, don't get me wrong, everybody has an off day, a bad day at the office, all that kind of stuff. But we could really do without having a FA Cup replay from the extra preliminary round to a team that's in the league below us.
Corner comes in from James Dyer on the near post, but it's headed clear. Another cross comes in towards goal, and another free header gets the ball out. It drops towards Dyer again, who has the touch control. Looks up. It's an aimless ball to the edge of the box, absolutely aimless. And the ball goes back now to Erith Town. It's just going up in the air at the moment. Up. Yeah, it's not good. Not good at the moment. I'm going to have a chat with Cliche Chris over here. Cliche Chris,
Yes, Michael.
what's happening?
Oh, it's just all a bit shall I say. Very...
It's lost its spark, isn't it?
Yeah, it's disjointed, I think, from both teams. Like, I don't know, we've made some subs, we made some changes, but like, there's goals in this game, but it's, I don't know, just frustrating. They look all out of position a little bit. It looks just very disjointed.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, I was just saying to Rob a moment ago, compare that to the first 30 minutes where there's only one team in it.
Well, first 15. Yeah. And then I thought it went...
No. I meant from a point of view for the first half an hour, you know, Erith were rightly winning.
Since the 25th minute, I think Pagham have been the better team, if I'm honest. And they're a division below us. I think, you know, they deserve to get back in this game, and I think they look more organised than us. I don't know, it just looks very disjointed. I know we've got new players and new whatever, but if there's, at this moment in time, if there's going to be a winner, I'm afraid it's more likely to come from the away team than us.
Yeah, but do you know the thing that upsets me as well is that, you know, we've had a member of our backroom staff, Paul Carter, leave the club, sadly. And he's come all the way back from sunny, where do you live, Paul? Chatham, sunny Chatham, to be back here. And this is how we repay him. I mean, if only he was here in earshot. Remains 2-2. And there it is, 3-2. Erith Town. Tom Ash. We've never questioned him.
Never at all, no. He strolled in the box, and to be honest, he has poor defending. It's dropped to his foot in the box and just a little tap in.
See, this is what happens when you are sponsored by Brian Silk. You are bound for glory. The triple sponsor from Brian leads to success. Erith Town 3, Pagham 2. What a goal there by Ollie Milton as he re-records for the second time. As he pounces like a leopard on a gazelle in where, sorry?
The Serengeti.
That's what I said, didn't I?
Yeah, close.
You said Sahara.
I said the Alaskan.
Saharan
Alaskan now.
Yeah.
So you go from hot to cold. A bit like this time.
Wow. What a segue that is. That is top notch, that. Excellent analogy. But a ball's played by the Pagham defence back to the back line, but it's cut out superbly by Ollie Milton, who reads it wonderfully. And
Shock on the back.
no, that was superb play by Ollie Milton, who ends up...
Well played, Tom
Ash. Anyway, Ollie Milton buries in the top corner, and then down the other end, Pagham about to score, but Tom Ash clears it off the goal line. Again, like a galloping gazelle.
Like a springbok.
You can clearly see that we've recently watched Nature documentaries. Naked Nature, absolutely. Anyway, 4-2. I better press record before. Yeah. Stop recording. He's added a bit of fizz as Cola Salami. There we go.
What a cracker.
I tell you, Paul, this is why you can never leave. Coming out with pelters like that. Ball's played across goal, tapped in from close range by the aforementioned Cola Salami.
First goal for the club.
5-2. We did say this would be quite a comfortable one, didn't we?
Didn't feel like it at 2-2.
Yeah, no, it didn't feel like it at 2-2.
Listen,
But
we like to
5-2.
give people their money's worth. What's the point of coming down the stand more if the game's wrapped up at half-time? Ain't that right, Gov?
Exactly, this is it. You need to keep people here, keep them on the edge of their seats,
On
and
the
then
edge.
leave them going home well pleased with themselves.
Yes, absolutely.
And on comes the Cameron.
Give up while you're ahead. Cliche, Chris. What a nice little slide and tapping that was.
It was, yeah, a nice little break down the outside. He's added a little bit of pace and power and running ability, hasn't he, old Cola? And I'm glad he got on the end of that because he made it with Ollie out there, and Ollie kept driving at the keeper, and nice ball back, and then we were queuing up. There was 3 of them there, weren't there? And good finish from Cola.
Absolutely. 5-2 Erith Town. I think we can safely say we might be through to the preliminary round. Up the Dockers. Last few minutes to go now, and let's be honest, certainly not a convincing performance by Erith Town by any means, but job done really.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, we've had a little bit of a, they were great first 15 to 17 minutes when we went 2-0 up. Then it all went a bit ragged, and we let them in, and we looked like we were all over the place. And now this last 10 minutes, we've suddenly woken up and started playing football, and we're looking good for it.
Yeah. What do you think, young man?
I think last 10-15 minutes we weren't playing well, and we let them score 2, which wasn't great, but then we still had like the energy and the power to come back and score a few more.
Yeah, absolutely. Energy and power. Are those 2 words you associate with the Dockers?
No.
Don't be around the bush, you know what I mean?
But Cola's brought the fizz.
Cola has brought the fizz. The feeling you get from a cola. Notice I took the coconut out.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, you can't. Well, do you know what? You can't beat the real thing. Anyway,
In fact, his song should be "You to Me Are Everything."
oh, Cola Salami again. A cross comes in from the left-hand side, drops down. Cola Salami has a touch, buries it in the back of the net, and there's no goal music. We were that surprised.
Because I'm too busy
Cheering
and clapping.
Fizzed that one in.
Fizzed in to make it 6. There we go. I think you could safely say we are. What? Oh, here comes Ian.
Could we possibly get the lyrics for this song?
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind knowing what the lyrics are.
Well, it's normally over and over again. Yeah, absolutely. 6-2 Erith Town. Up the Dockers. The final whistle sounds, and after we was a little bit worried at 2-2, it finishes
6-2.
Yeah, 6-2.
Unbelievable.
An 8-goal thriller, and we just need a little bit of our usual playlist. You know,
Just can't find it.
we can't find it.
I hate
It's not going well.
Spotify. It's the worst.
Oh, here we are.
It's the worst app. In the
Yes, here we go.
Oh, there we go.
There we are. 6-2, and unlike last season, we make it through to the extra prelim without having to do a replay, Robert.
It's a touch, isn't it?
I didn't fancy going Pagham.
I didn't want to go to Pagham on a Tuesday night, to be honest.
I don't even think Pagham fancied going, that's why they lost.
Yeah.
Anyway, could have been more convincing for me. Like, it's one of those things. Scoreline's convincing, performance isn't.
No. Last 10, 12 minutes, I think we were pretty good. We were right on it. We suddenly woke up. But there was a big chunk of that game in the middle where we were awful. And you know, don't get me wrong, we had enough chances to put this to bed in the first half. And we had another couple of good chances in the second half. But in the end, you've got to say 6-2 is convincing enough. You know, the old cliches, you need Chris around for
Where
this.
is he? Where is he? Oh, there he is.
You know, it's a 90-minute long game. You have to keep playing till the whistle goes and blah, 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 and they all count in the end, and etc., etc. All those old cliches. But, yeah, not the most convincing middle section of the game. Good beginning, good end, 6-2. Can't really complain, especially since this Tuesday night I get to stay at home and watch telly instead of going to Pagham.
It's all good then, isn't it? It all works for us. Yeah, same as what you guys said, really. I think we started well, but I think, if I'm honest, I don't know whether it was our quick start, the pace, or they were very I don't know, they really started the game slowly, Pagham. They were very disjointed, took them a while to settle, so I'm not sure we were that great. I thought they were better for 60 minutes and deserved to get back to 2-2. And if I'm honest, the performance wasn't very good from Erith today for me as a whole team, for a lot of individuals. I think we won the game, we had the better players, individuals shone today. Colo changed the game when he come on, he added the fizz. But yeah, the performance wasn't the team didn't perform well as overall. I think there's a lot more to come for us, but there's a lot of positives.
Yeah, one of those days today, I think. But I think if you're Adam Woodward and the coaching staff, you'll be happy you've got the win. As we said, you say it's a game of two halves, but it's more like a game of thirds for me. Good opening third, shocking middle third, better final third. But ultimately, we're through to the next round of the FA Cup in the preliminary, and someone better tell those two people down there the toilets ain't open. 6-2 Erith Town.
Sports Social Podcast Network.